Hey there, rebels, and welcome to another episode of the Rebel Creatives podcast. I'm your host, Delano, and I help creative entrepreneurs increase their revenue using the Rebel Growth System. All right, so today I want to dive into a topic that can make or break your business. All right, and that's all about building a strong customer base. Now, if you've been struggling with a small customer base and wondering why your growth seems stagnant, you're in for a treat. All right. So I am about to cover the biggest mistakes that business owners make when it comes to customer acquisition. And I promise there's a brighter path ahead. All right. So listen up because I'm about to unveil 3 to 5 reasons why your customer base might be smaller than you'd like. But hold on to that hope because by the end of this episode, you'll be armed with the insights to boost your customer acquisition without breaking the bank. All right. So, before we dive into the solutions, let us acknowledge the problem that many businesses face and, which is a small customer base. And here are some reasons why you might be struggling. All right. The first one is ineffective targeting. Now, if you're not targeting the right audience, you're making efforts, you're making everything harder for you, all right? And your marketing efforts could be falling on deaf ears, leading to low customer acquisition, all right? The second thing is a lack of value proposition, right? And if your value proposition isn't clear or compelling, potential customers might not see why they should choose you over your competitors, all right? So you're speaking to people, but they don't see what's really in it for them. Why should they choose you? Why should they work with you, right? And the next one is neglecting follow up. So if you're failing to nurture the leads and you're failing to follow up with potential customers, this can result in missed opportunities and a stagnant customer base. All right. So, what is the path to customer acquisition success? Now, let's turn things around. Building a robust customer base doesn't have to be a shot in the dark. By avoiding these pitfalls and following a strategic approach, you can define your ideal customer, right? You want to invest time in understanding your ideal customer's pain points, their preferences, and their behaviors, right? This insight will guide your targeting efforts effectively. And that is why I also say, like, when you're creating your ideal customer or ideal buyer profile, this is not something that you create once and you put it down to collect dust. This is something that you want to use every single day. You want to add data to it. You want to improve it because over time, even serving your customers, you're going to be able to know exactly what they like, what are their preferences, and all of those things, right? So it's a continual development of your ideal customer or ideal buyer profile. Okay. The next is you want to craft a compelling value proposition, right? And this is all about your messaging. You want to clearly communicate the unique value your product or service brings to the table. You want to make it irresistible for potential customers to choose you. It doesn't matter what kind of business you have, right? For example, if you're a restaurant, don't focus on the menu item. Focus on the experiences people will have when they choose to eat at your restaurant, the health benefits, the way that you're going to treat them, right? That whole experience. Focus on that because that is what's going to make you unique. A jerk chicken is a jerk chicken, right? No matter how they want to season it, a jerk chicken done right with the right ingredients and everything is a jerk chicken. What is that unique experience, that unique way that you prepare it, that unique way that you present it, that unique ambience that you create, that story that goes into the creation of your inspires that unique flair of the jerk chicken that you serve, right? All of these things you want to give out and clearly communicate. And the next is you want to implement a multi touch point approach. You want to engage with potential customers across various platforms and touch points, from social media to email marketing to keep, and everything in between, to keep your brand on their radar. And I say this all the time, and like some business owners are like, oh, they don't want to be salesy, they don't want to be pushy, they don't want to, like invading in people's privacy and stuff like that. But it's all about being top of mind. So the messages that you send out, you just want to make sure that they're valuable. You don't have to be selling all the time, but you want to be, keeping in touch, right? You want to have that touch point. So you can just send messages that's an invitation. You want to send messages, and what are you inviting them to? The value that you provide. All right. For example, if you are running a massage therapy business, right? You don't have to tell a person every week or whenever you're messaging them to come in and get a $250 gift card or come and get this discount. No, you can just message them to say, hey, it's been a busy week. I'm inviting you to come over to XYZ massage therapy to relax and, wind down from a hard week of work. You deserve it. As simple as that. All right. It's just to be present. So you can write messages that is building that relationship, that's letting them know that you are around and remind them of the value that they can get whenever they come to you. All right. So you want to have multiple touch points. You don't want to just do this via SMS or via flyers or via TV commercials or via Facebook social media posts, right? You want to do this through multiple touch points so that you can really be effective at that. And then the next is you want to leverage social proof, right? And this is just showcasing what satisfied customers are going through and experiencing, right? Their testimonials and any case studies. You want to do all of this to build credibility and to inspire confidence in your offering, all right? And remember, most of the time, this will be like new people coming across your business. And what better to show them your user generated content, people who already have gotten great experience with you. And what's even better is having those same people talk about your business on your behalf, right? So you want to leverage social proof. And lastly, you want to optimize and iterate, right? You want to continuously monitor and analyze your customer acquisition efforts, right? You want to adjust your strategies based on data and feedback to ensure you're getting the best return on investment, all right? Because this is the thing too. You'll never get it right or perfect the first go, all right? And it's all about continuously improving, continuously collecting data, continuously optimizing and iterating your strategies, all right? And that is why I even mentioned from the first one where we talk about defining your ideal customer. It's not just defining them and then that's it. It's about constantly optimizing and iterating that profile of who your ideal customer is so that you can better market to them, you can better serve them. All right. The more you know about your prospects or your potential customers, the better you'll be able to serve them. All right. So there you have it. This is a roadmap that you can follow to turbocharge your customer acquisition efforts and say goodbye to that small customer base. All right. By strategically defining your audience, by crafting a compelling value proposition and implementing a multi touchpoint approach, you're on the path to expanding your reach and boosting your business. Now, remember, every step you take towards effective customer acquisition is an investment in the growth of your business. So, put these insights into action and watch your customer base flourish. If you're ready to say goodbye to customer acquisition woes and embrace a new era of growth, Share this episode with fellow business owners. Stay committed to your journey, stay creative, and keep pushing the boundaries. All right. This is Delano Wallace signing off. Keep on acquiring, keep on innovating, and keep on achieving your business goals.